This track intrigues me a lot more than the other tracks because it was kind of weird the way it kind of turns out, the way that I play the guitar, and then the way the melody line comes in, and then the way these other elements come in with the guitars. It was just a very interesting sound design experiment, generally. So here's like the kind of rhythm guitar. So that's just me playing guitar, just jamming out and then cutting out parts, which is generally like how Samantha basically is me not being able to play guitar and then making it sound like I can with other elements. So it's that. Here's the melody line. It's that, and then I've got this interesting thing that I did, which was kind of the slide guitar thing that I was doing before. But it's run into the space echo, just like these were as well. But in the context of the mix, it kind of flattens itself out, like. So you can't really hear the strumming. I think it's just all the masking from all the effects and stuff. Just all the multi-band compression, all the kind of like driver compression as well. It's just a lot. It kind of mutates the track a bit, which I kind of am interested in doing. When you kind of have like bus compression going on. All these drums are from Addictive Drums, but I decided to do like a track out, which is what I don't usually do. So you kind of like get the plugin, get the MIDI clip, which is here, and then out it into these audio tracks. So you can kind of just like not have to be reading from the plugin the whole time. So I just keep that dead just in case I need to edit anything. And I just turn off the plugin because it takes up too much CPU. And yeah, these drums got some saturation and drum bus processing on it, so it's got a bit of crunch from both sides. I'm kind of a bit relentless with the drum processing because that's just kind of my style. Yeah. And so yeah, let's just play the drums real quick. So you throw all these together, minus the vocals. This very strange solo that I did in here where I'm just kind of like bending the notes a lot, and then and I've got like a lot of overdrive on it. It's kind of crazy, it's kind of mad, and some chorus, so it just does this, it kind of fades in and has like this very ghostly presence about it, which I'm really into. It's kind of like a ghost screaming inside a computer, and it's just very distorted, and it's trying to get out. So that's what I'm really into. So inside this kind of like group, everything's just like, again, finding the peak of these vocals and then cutting that out of just the instrumental mix, just to give it more space, just to shine, because it could easily get drowned out inside like this chain over here. So yeah, so let's throw the vocals back in.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Now I'm falling
strength of like what this style kind of is. It's kind of just supporting what is the content of the lyrics. Yeah, again, just like the Gorillaz one. You know, because this song is about cheating and it's about being affected by the effects of cheating, and you know, yeah, it's just really kind of broken. So just having like a kind of broken instrumental instead of like a really pristine, shiny one wouldn't really make sense to me, because I'm trying to support the lyrics of the lyrics, the content of the lyrics inside this. So yeah, and I kind of wanna, inside like the next song for release, I kind of wanna have the music and the lyrics kind of line up. Like you're supposed to do music, but I really wanna like hit home on the emphasis of all that. So by doing these kinds of tracks, it's kind of just helping me be a better artist in the sense of like creating a narrative. And yeah, sometimes I like to resample like the whole like instrumental bus or like the master, and like you can just like mess around with it on the repitch mode. So if you kind of like slow it down, you can get like a very relaxed kind of feeling out of it. Like
It was only a kiss, now I'm falling asleep, and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke, and she's taking a drag, and I'm going to bed, and my stomach is sick, and it's all in my head, but she's touching his chest, now he takes off her.
so you're basically like doing some sort of like vaporwave interpretation of it, and you can also just change the style of it and like the mood just by changing the pitch and the speed. I'm into that as well because I've been into vaporwave for a long time, and hip hop beats sometimes and vaporwave kind of just cross over. So if I can have that in my music and have kind of just total control of the aesthetics and just like the mood of the track, that's a plus for me. I think the only problem that presents is just being able to play it live, because everything's kind of just out of tune. You can't really faithfully recreate it on stage if you wanted to. So yeah, that's the track for the remix of Mr. Brightside.